There's that one that we kind of skimmed over, but really that guy is like suicidal. Like he said that he had a gun pointed at his head, and he was like, "Yo, are you dumb? Yo, put it here. I'm trying to see my mom." I was like, "Whoa."
Oh no, that's when
that shit crazy. He said that verbatim.
No, that's all he said.
What are you trying to? That is what he said verbatim. He literally said, "Yo, put the gun here. I'm trying to see my mom."
It was at the end of the podcast. What he said was he was held up at gunpoint in Berlin by a cop, and he said that when the cops started coming to the car, he had the gun out, and then he was like, "Damn, I guess this is it." And then he's like, "Well, I guess they'll be sending me where my mama is going." And then they said, "Yo, did you say that to him?" He said, "No, I said it in my head."
Right.
So he never said it to the cop.
Right.
But he said it to himself that I'm going to be sent to my mama.
But in the interview, he like actioned, grabbing the gun and putting it to his head. I'm trying to see my mom. That's what he said.
He said that's what he said in his head.
Yeah, but did you see him do that? Like action, putting the gun to his head and saying, "I'm trying to see my mom." Did you see that?
I think that just
that's
might be
not
Kanye
light.
Being extra.
That's just being extra.
With him,
you made it sound
with
like the
him?
man told the cop, "Put me where my mama is."
The moment he reached for the gun, he would have got blown away.
Yeah,
he is a nigga. Like,
but the him doing that just speaks volumes. Like, you don't do that.
Yeah,
normal niggas don't do that shit.
You don't.
I just think it's just like he feels.
Or let me not say normal, but like people that aren't depressed or going.
Yeah,
I think.
I feel like he feels like he's done so much already with his life that he's kind like obviously he doesn't want to die, but like he's just saying like, you know what, his faith in God and everything just makes him be like, you know, if it's my time, it's my time.
I don't think that's.
I don't know.
He got kids.
He got kids, but he knows his kids are good.
No,
I also think he's on a lot of medication, which sometimes like that chemical imbalance can desensitize you to certain situations, making you think different things. Aside from what you normally would think in that situation, you know what I mean? So like those are things to take into account as well. And like who knows what self-medicating he does.
Well, he was smoking, he was drinking on
they got him lit. Like, that's another issue I had with it. They were getting them lit, bro.
Yeah, you had an issue with that?
Yeah, man.
Because you know how mentally unstable.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't, like, I get it, he's a grown man, but at the same time, don't
feed into his
demons.
Be
an enabler. I had to learn that through my own friends. Like, you know, when people are going through certain shit, even just offering them, like, can be too much.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't offer because like they might not have the capacity to say no.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I feel you, but
he's a yes guy.
But he said that. He said he's a yes guy. But the thing is though, is like, yo, bro, you're coming on the podcast.
No,
you're coming on the podcast. It's called Drink Champs.
You're saying that because you like to get litty and smoke up and.
So think about it this way.
My whole thing is just more of like.
Think about it this way.
If
a man came in here, he's like, "Yeah, I'm allergic to beer," and you're like, "Oh, it's drink cast today." Are you gonna give him the beer?
No, because you say
he's allergic, right?
But Kanye never said he's
no one's saying that he's allergic. But what I'm saying is, whether or not he has the choice to do something that is detrimental to his health, you enabling that doesn't help.
But how do you know? How do you
know?
What if the man just said alcohol like is affecting his health?
No, he said it. He said in the interview.
Yeah, if you're on medication, those things are gonna.
He never said he was on medication.
Bro, he said it many times.
I don't remember. No, I'm talking about like when he was on the pod. It's not like he said he was on medication or nothing.
No, I mean in general. Yeah, like he says that he's on medication like constantly. Yeah. You know, he said that before.
Yeah, but he still, but like Kanye still drinks, he still smokes and all that.
But he said that, like, you know, in that interview, he was like, you know, at the because they asked him about the Taylor Swift situation. Yeah, and he said that he had like both his demons in his hand. Yeah, which was Amber and the Hennessy. Yeah, like he knows that drinking is an issue. He has an alcohol.
Well, I was also gonna say we all know Hennessy's poison.
Henny is poison.
Henny's poison. Henny brings out the demons out of all
Look at you trying to make light of the situation.
Nah, Henny brings out the demons out of all liquor I've drank.
Yeah.
Henny's the one side that I was like, yo, I feel different.
You can become a different person.
A different person, and then you become aggressive and all that.
Whatever is inside of you when you drink Henny, it pulls it out, bro. Because
any demon time you have in you is coming out.
I'll take y'all word for it. I've never been drunk off Henny.
Henny hits you different, bro. Okay. I'll tell you that much.
I drank Henny at a party in Oakville, and it was like the little bottle, right? I took that. That was just for me. And there were like Jello shots and whatnot, Henny shots, like some more shit. And bro, I tell you, I passed out for 4 hours and woke up and started partying again.
At the party?
At the party, yeah. Oh, I hear people getting thrown into the pool and thing. I'm passed out in the bush.
Jesus, in the bushes.
Yeah, in a bush.
That's
anything is not possible.
Yeah,
yo, all that anything's possible, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, like, there's just there. I didn't like that they were enabling that. I mean, it's the show, but
I got no problem with that. I personally had no problem with it. Like, if there was an issue, one, Kanye would have said something, and two, if there's people with him, they would have said something.
But like we said, like Kanye is a yes guy. He's not gonna say no.
At the end of the day, bro,
and his man's couldn't tell him.
At the end of the day, he's a grown man to make his own decision.
You can't tell Kanye.
I mean, yeah.
They offered it. They're like, yo,
true, but
they're like, yo, Kanye, you want to take a shot? Kanye said yes. They ever said, yo, Kanye, you need to take a shot, and you're not continuing.
No, I'm not saying that.
You know,
I mean, like, yeah.
But it's just more of like, we're on the podcast. This is all about vibes and everything. Yo, like it's almost like if someone's trying to stop doing like certain types of drugs, we're gonna be like, all right, we know ahead of time we're not gonna have these kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to tell us.
Yeah.